over the world, they have pilfered it from the Nkuhuma pride. So the three Avoca males who have taken this territory without so much as a scratch to their faces now are taking kills from the Nkuhuma pride, who seem to be much more comfortably moving up north into the Avoca domain. And as I have mentioned before, they spent quite a lot of time down south while Amber Eyes had her cubs, because they were almost certainly sired by one of the Birmingham boys, and then she lost those to hyenas. And since then, the pride has moved closer and closer into the ambit of the Avoca boys, because they will most likely, in fact almost certainly, be the males that now dominate the Nkuhuma pride. The pride clearly has not decided that they like the Avocas very much yet, and have absconded after their meal was stolen from them. Now, if you haven't met the Avoca boys before, well, this is them, and from their looks, I'd say they're probably about 4 years old now, and pretty early on for them to have taken a territory. And when I say they came in here and took a territory without so much as receiving a scratch to the face, I say that because their arrival here was beautifully timed. I don't think they did that on purpose. I think it was entirely lucky, but they arrived here just as the Birmingham boys, erstwhile owners of these lands, headed down south to fill a vacancy on the Sand River, which was brought about by the demise of the Majingalan coalition. And so the Birminghams moved south, and these young, what did I call them, hipsters, millennial hipsters, moved in. And, well, they haven't had to fight for their land at all. They've just kind of set up, started roaring. Nobody came to chase them away, and so they thought, well, we'll just hang about and stay. They have been seen mating with a pride called the Talamati pride, but as yet we are unaware of them trying to sire any cubs with the Nkuhumas, which of course are our favourite lions. They're the ones that we see the most often. I agree, Ravinda, absolutely. So it's nice to have males back in the reserve. It's really great to have male lions back in the reserve, especially three chaps like this. Let's hope they hang around for a while. There's no reason they shouldn't. They're big and strong and young, and unless a coalition of, say, I don't know, 6-year-olds comes into this area from where I don't know, they're in probably for a fairly long haul here. And the other thing to say about this, of course, is that this was a waterbuck, and waterbucks are legendarily not eaten by lions. Of course, that is nonsense. Here are some lions eating waterbuck. Brentley Smith has not managed to find any lions just yet. I've no doubt he will during the course of the next 2 hours. He has managed to find something else, though. This time it's a very small bird.